When Jesus said go into all the world, I believe the mission of the local church is to just do that. And so for me, that was a very natural part of my journey. You know, it started off with people and my community locally. And then for me, it was actually changing from one community to another community, which is actually here in Asia, in Myanmar. And I was just confronted with the whole, not just the unreached issue, but the social injustice issue and the political issue and the suffering.
The greatest need that we saw in Myanmar was for people to know about Jesus, because so many people have never even heard the name of Jesus or been given an opportunity to respond to his love. So in response to that, we trained up a group of people. We went through the whole scriptures with them at the invitation of the local church and of their leadership. Because we believe nobody's beyond reach, we've seen leaders like Daniel, who's from a minority ethnic group, really rise up and become a leader. He's translated the New Testament. He started a Bible school for his ethnic group. He's graduated his first group of students and sent them out now to be missionaries in the surrounding nations. We've seen people like Yin Ten-sen, who was very shy, young woman, become the children's pastor for her church, and her heart is really to train up the next generation. I feel like there's been lots of challenges, but I also really hold on to the hope of the promises that Jesus gave us, that his kingdom, it's like a little piece of yeast that you knead into this dough, and over time it has this multiplying and growth effect. And so that's what I'm holding on to, is that God's promises and God's work is not in vain. It's not about really us even, it's the growth of his kingdom.
So Gateway's always been a community and a church that goes beyond. It's in our DNA, it's who we are. And I loved growing up in that, and I loved and have appreciated how they've reached out locally and globally. And I just want to continue to see Gateway as our community going beyond.
In Jesus' last words, he said, go into all nations. And so the question is, if we're following Jesus, where is he calling you to go? Maybe he's calling you to go to the person at the next desk beside you at work, or go across the street and just talk to your neighbor, or go into another community and be willing to start something new. But all of us, as we follow Jesus, he's going to call us to go somewhere.